Hello YouTube, how is everybody today? Hope everyone's doing well and keeping warm. It's negative, I think 12 here in Southern Ontario where I'm at, but the wind is mighty brutal. We've got an older balcony door for our apartment, and our son likes to sleep with his window partially open. The apartment's a little nippy, and that'd be why I'm all bundled up in a sweater with, a blanket over my torso and legs and stuff, and it doesn't help either that I'm wearing capris instead of full pants. Anyhow, we're not here to talk about my wardrobe or the weather. We are here for my top Tuesdays. Um, the designer I'm using is, believe it's pronounced Brienne K. She's our creator spotlight for the month of March, because I already have January and February's made along. So I thought for my top, I'd go see if the creator for March has any tops and any that I like. And she had one that I kind of really fell in love with right off the bat. Now, the yarn, now I'm not going by the bag because it was partially in the bag and other stuff was in this bag. So I don't know if this is the proper yarn. So we're not going by it. But I'm assuming it was bought as like Millen's kind of idea. Um, the yarn feels like it's kind of an oldish feeling. Like it does feel a little old to me. I don't know if there's maybe wool content in this. This is what one of the skeins looked like, and there was 5 of them. I couldn't tell you anything about it other than it's like a blue, like a navy blue with like a little bit of a purple tinge to it. I feel, but I know in the camera it looks blue, but to me, in my eyes, it looks like a bit of a purple. And I've got 5 of these. So right now I'm only on the first one. And it's coming along pretty good now. The top is like a raglan style top, so it's done top down. When you guys saw it last week, I was only maybe halfway done the collar part. And I have now done the collar. And how many rounds? 2, 3, 5 rounds of the pattern. So I'll start off with this is what I got left of the first one. Like I said, I've got 5. I'm hoping it will not take 3 to do the yoke part. I'm hoping I can get away with just 2, and it's going to fit me nicely under the arms and such. Now this pattern is supposed to go all the way down to the bottom. With Erin's Creator Spotlight, you're allowed to alter the pattern to see fit for you, or the preferred way you may like to do something, like especially if it's squares and joining them and such. I'm not going to do the pattern all the way down. I actually just decided moments ago I'm just going to do the yoke and then the sleeves, and once I get under the armpit, it's just going to be straight double crochets all the way down, because A, it will work up faster, mindless for me, and B, then I can wear just a bra underneath and not have to wear a tank top, because I don't own many tanks anymore. I like the lacy shirts, but my tank tops, I gotta kind of replenish my stock. Like the ones I did have, I've worn them so much that they've beaten the bucket kind of thing. Like they're more or less just scrap tops if I'm just hanging around doing some laundry or housework, or just sitting by the fire pit by myself kind of thing, and don't, no company or anything like that. There, so here is the top so far. I will hold up just the pattern part for you in a moment. Stitch marker section. The blue one is to indicate the beginning of the row. This brown one here is to show you as progress keeper stitch marker. Okay, so if I go kind of like this, you guys maybe you'll see the pattern better. It's kind of cute. I'm seeing through the hole. You guys can see it pretty good. So it is a cute pattern, but like I said, to do it all the way down to the bottom, yeah, I would if I had more yarn. But I don't know, I'm fearing, well, it's not so much the yardage. I think I would have enough to go all the way to do the body in this pattern as well. It's, again, like I said, if I do a solid double crochet all the way down the body, A, it's mindless, and B, I don't need to wear a tank underneath it because the pattern's only up here in the yoke. All you're going to see is my bra straps. So, yep, that's the top I'm currently working on for Top Tuesday. It's nice that I put a little progress in it since you guys saw it last week. using, well, the yoke part was done in a 4mm crochet hook. The holy part, the yoke, like the pattern part, is a 3 point. Nope. Let me rephrase that. The band part was 3.5. The pattern part is a 4mm knit or crochet hook. I like the color. I think the color is gonna look okay on me. Like if I hold it up again to here, like I think I can wear that color pretty good now. Obviously, my LED light doesn't give it justice, but I can't wait for it to be done. I think it's gonna be a wonderful top to wear around. So that's all I got for today for Top Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I do currently have a project on the go for one of my make-alongs, which hopefully between tomorrow and Friday will be finished, so I can get it entered in time. Thinking of that, I got a couple other entries I got to email to a couple other make-alongs that I've made and just haven't sent them in yet. And then Thursday will be the choosing of said amigurumi if there's a vote, any votes put in. So if you want to help me out to choose what amigurumi I'm going to do first, go over to my post page, please. If you click on my name, it will take you to my home page. Under my photo on my home page, you can find my videos, shorts, playlists, lives. I don't know exactly which order they're in, and I do know the farthest right one is post. If you click on the post, there's 2 polls up right now. One is for my head to toe winter knits projects, and I'm glad you guys were around to kind of listen to me rant about the previous way I was doing it and how I switched it, and it looks so much better, let me tell you. Can't wait to show you guys that this weekend. So there's my head to toe winter knits poll. It's near the bottom, I think, of the page. Second from the bottom, maybe. And then there's also a poll for my amigurumis. So please go on over there if you don't mind putting in votes. I'd appreciate it. And you guys have a great day. Like I said, try to keep warm. I think we got a cold snap coming through. And the funny thing is, one of the YouTubers I watched that are up in Alaska, they just posted something finally just the other day, kind of over a month span. Now Alaska obviously gets way colder than us because I'm on the east, heading towards the East Coast. They're way over on the West Coast, but up higher, kind of thing. And they get pretty brutal winters up there. And this year they got hit pretty bad for where they were like -50s, almost into the -60s, where their equipment wasn't starting and running for them because it was too cold. And it's like, no, thank you. Even actually, if you go up north from us, up towards North Bay in Ontario here, they can get some pretty nasty winters too, where it's in the negatives, like high negatives. Like my husband and I went up one year for him to go snowmobiling for ice drags, and before wind chill, I think it was -54, and now I don't know what that is for Fahrenheit, but I know Celsius -54 is darn cold. And his sled was not gonna run, period. Like he tried and tried and tried to get it running, and he could not. It was brutal how cold it was. Even the drive there was pretty nasty. So yeah, keep warm, guys. Stay in bed and warm, under the warm blankets with a nice hot coffee or tea or something, or a stiff drink, whatever may warm you up, and with a good book, or if you're able to craft in your bed or on your couch, all bundled up. Try not to be out there more than you have to. Anyways, guys, I've kept you long enough. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, if you like what you see, consider hitting the thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye for now.